Right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, guys. Can you all hear me? All of you? Can all of you all hear me? Good evening. Right. I have sent you the tune. I hope all of you all got the tune. Have everyone got the tune? You look at these two questions. Right? The first one is post the transaction to ledger account and balance them off. Right. I want you to write another requirement there. Prepare a trial balance. I want you to do two things from this information. Post the transaction to ledger accounts. Even a cash book is a ledger account. Right? So initially, if you want to prepare a trial balance and if you want to balance the trial balance, check whether opening balances are equal. You look at here, normally assets equal to capital plus liability. Capital given 100,000. First question. Liability given, Suranga and Tarang creditors are given 25 and 15. So which is 40. What is this 40 if you ask me? 25 and 15. 40. Then cash, debtor, Malka, Imalka, debtor balances. So 80, 40, 20. It is 140. What is this if you ask me? Cash balance opening 80, opening debtor 40, opening another debtor 20. So it's total 140. See whether initially your total assets are equal to capital plus liability. Guys, is it equal? Tell me, assets equal equity plus liability. All of you. All the students tell me whether it is equal. Opening assets are equal to opening capital plus opening liability. Students who don't have the tune, please send me a message. I'll send you the tune. Sabit, you send me the tune. Send me a message, WhatsApp message. Yeah. Okay, guys, just check now. We'll try to manage it. Tell me whether opening balances are equal. Opening asset 140, equity plus liability 140. If opening balances are balancing in accounting, closing balances also should balance. So they have given you a few transactions. We need to prepare double entry for all the transactions, including cash book. But this is a good question. Put an asterisk mark off for the answering, because this question has discounts. This is with the discounts. Discount allowed and discount received. Normally, in accounting system, trade discounts are not recorded. If they say trade discounts anywhere, we don't record that. But the cash discounts, we always record. Cash discount has two types: discount allowed and discount received. So discount allowed prime entry book is cash book, right? Discount received prime entry book also cash book. But you need to understand it. Discount allowed, you record on the debit side of the cash book. Discount received, you record on the credit side of the cash book. So all the students now initially, for the question number 1, prepare a cash book. Prepare a cash book. Cash book is a T account. Cash book is a big T. It is a prime entry book, also it's a double entry book. Guys, hold on, wait. What is not clear, Alta? அந்த மஞ்சள் Guys, is it clear now? Not clear. Board is not clear, right? It is clear. How about the board, guys? Can you all? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. This is pitch dark, no? Date. This is one side of the cash book. Date, receipt number, description, ledger folio, discount allowed, and the amount or the value. Amount or the value. Then credit side, you will have the same columns, date, voucher number, description, voucher number, description, ledger folio, discount received, and the cash amount. Change the requirement for this. First one is prepare a cash book. Wait, guys. Internet is not stable. Just hello. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm ready lecture now. I'll speak to you after 8 o'clock. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Huh? Okay. What is it? Okay. Guys, now okay, right? Is it okay now? Still blurred? Okay, guys, let's continue. I think it'll be all right. Okay. So the requirement is, I want you to change the requirements there. Don't look at the requirements that they've asked in the question. Post the transaction, the ledger accounts, and balance of. That's not the requirement. I want you to write 3 requirements. One is prepare a cash book. Right? All the students rewrite the requirements for the same question. Prepare a cash book, number 1 requirement. I want you to write it. I want you to write this. Prepare cash book for the month of March. Prepare a cash book for the month of March. For the month of March. For the month of March 2020. Prepare a cash book for the month of March 2020. Then prepare other relevant ledger accounts. Prepare other relevant ledger accounts. Third requirement, prepare a trial balance. Prepare a trial balance. Prepare a trial balance as at 31st March 2020. Prepare a trial balance as at 31st March 2020. Prepare a trial balance as at 31st March 2020. Okay. So, first of all, when you prepare these cash book and ledger accounts, when you prepare a cash book and all the ledger accounts, the first thing that you have, a lot of students forget that, you should start with the opening balance. So the 1st of March, only the first date, if you want, you can write 2020, all others only put the date and the month. No need to write the year. So only the first one you can write the year. 1st of March 2020, you have an opening balance brought down or brought forward, you can say. Opening balance that you have, 80,000. Opening cash balance given, 80,000 rupees. Rupee signs, if you want, you can write it down. 80,000 amount opening balance given. My advice to all of you, before you start recording double entries, before you start recording any other entries, first thing that you have to do, better you can open an T account for balances that they have given. They have given you a capital, they have given you two creditors. Two creditors are given to you. They have given you a cash balance, we recorded it. So one is capital account. One account, capital account. Only one type of account, like I said before, in the exam purpose, only one type of account you can write little detail. Don't prepare all in detail, only one type of account prepared in detail. That is date column, description, date, description. Then you can write a ledger folio and the amount, value you can write, value. Only one account. Maybe capital account you can write it. Maybe capital account. Date, description, ledger folio, value. Then again write date, description, ledger folio, and the value. One account write in detail, in that you can show opening balance 1st of March 2020, balance brought down, opening capital is given 100,000. Opening capital given 100,000. All other accounts, don't prepare like this. You can prepare T accounts. All others, this and this same account, this is formal way of preparing, this is informal way of preparing. So whenever you prepare many ledger accounts, one ledger account show the detail format, all others you can just write the T. Right, so you have Suranga's account, better you can write the name, right, and then mention she is a creditor. Mention she is a creditor. Then write next one, Taranga also write within bracket creditor. You should understand, you need to have the basic knowledge, assets and expenses generally in accounts debit. Capital, liability, income generally credit. This is the basic double entry knowledge. So capital is credit. That's why I have recorded capital on the credit side, because capital is a credit balance. Capital is a credit balance. But when it comes to creditor, again, creditor is a credit balance. You can write opening balance, right? If you want, you can put the date, 1st of March, balance brought down, opening creditor of Suranga, 25,000. Again, here you can write 1st of March, opening balance, right, 15,000. Why on the credit side? Because creditor is a liability, liability is a credit balance, creditor is a liability, liability is a credit balance. But if you look at this, I have record on the debit side because it's an asset account. Cash account is an asset account. So assets are debit. Please understand that. Cash is an asset, assets are debit balance. Capital, credit balance. Liability, creditor, credit balance. Liability, creditor, credit balance. So you need to understand assets given 80,000, I record on the debit side. Capital given credit side, capital is credit, liability also credit. Then they have given down another two balances, those are assets. Those two balances are assets. What are those two balances? If you look at it, one they have given debtor balances were given there, right? You can look at it. One is Malka. So Malka, you can write within bracket debtor. Debtor is an asset. So assets are debit balance. Assets are debit balance. 1st of March, balance brought down. Then Imalka, also a debtor. Debtor is an asset. Debtor is an asset. Debtor is an asset. So asset is a debit balance. So my advice to all of you, you should start with the balances. Don't record any of the transactions first. Right? You don't have to record all the transactions first. Make sure that all the balances you have recorded properly. Opening cash balance, opening capital balance, opening creditor, opening creditor, opening debtor, opening debtor. So in your organization up to now, 2 creditors are there, 2 debtors are there. Right? So those are the balances they have given. Now, after you write all the balances, so whenever you take down the balance, if it is an asset, it's debit balance. If it is capital, it's credit balance. If it is liability, credit balance. So you need to understand, you have 3 assets. Cash is an asset, so debit. Debtor is an asset, so debit. Debtor is an asset, so debit. So 3 debit balance, and you have a 3 credit balance. Capital is a credit balance. That's why it's on the credit side. Capital is a credit balance. Creditor is a credit balance. Creditor is a credit balance because these are liabilities. Liabilities are credit. Okay. Now you start with first transaction. It says, where do you record these all cash transactions? You record in the cash book. So 2nd of March, and whenever you are preparing this account, prepare a long account. Suranga's account, prepare it for about 5 lines, 5-6 lines. Don't prepare small accounts. All these accounts, prepare it for about 5 lines. This is small account, okay. Capital account, small account, okay. All other accounts, prepare it for about 5 lines. Prepare a long account, little long accounts, prepare it. 4-5 lines minimum, you can prepare these accounts. 4 lines or 5 lines, better to prepare, right? Guys, cash book, first one, receive from Malka, 8,000. So the date is when you receive it, cash account debit, you can only write, don't write the year, only write the day and the month. Receive from Malka mean you can write the name Malka, then within bracket write debtor. Receive money from debtor. How much you have received? 8,000. Receive money from debtor 8,000. Receipt number 65. Receipt number 65. Double entry for that. Better you take down the double entry then and there. Cash account debit, debtor's account credit. Double entry when you receive money from debtor, cash debit, debtor credit. And then you can write the date also here, 2nd of March, name of the other account is cash and name of the other account is Malkar. Malkar's account write cash, cash book you write down Malkar. So double entry is completed. Cash debit, Malkar credit. Second one, bought goods. When you buy goods, don't say goods account. Some students, when we buy goods, they open an account called goods account. When you buy goods, we generally call it purchases. So open an account called purchase account. Open an account called purchase account. In that purchase account, you write it down. Purchases account, write it down. Purchase of goods. So how much is purchases? 35,000. Purchase is generally considered like an expense, right? Purchase expense account debit, cash account credit. Cash account credit. This is the double entry. Purchase debit, cash credit. So my advice to all of you, in addition to what you all are doing, do something else, an extra requirement of mine. Prepare a double entry for all the transaction. So the first transaction double entry, debit cash, cash account debit. I want you to do this. Additionally do this. In the next page, a new page, you can start this one. Cash account debit, 8,000. And then debtor's account credit. Debtor's name is Malkar. Debtor's name is Malkar. So Malkar's account credit 8,000. You write this. Second transaction, you have bought goods, double entry for purchase of goods, purchase account debit, 35,000, cash book credit, cash account credit 35. So go to the cash book and write credit 35. This is credit. This is credit. Cash book credit 35. Name of the other account, write purchases. Name of the other account, write purchase. And then write the voucher number 40. Voucher number 40. And the date also you can write 5th of March. Date is 5th of March. Then it says number third transaction, if you look at it. Purchase account, write name of the other account, put the date 5th March and write cash. Put the date 5th March and write cash in the purchases account. So double entry for purchases, purchase account debit and the cash book credit. My advice to everyone, in addition to preparing these T accounts, I want you to methodically write this, because later when you're revising it, this will be very helpful. Cash debit mean you look at the cash debit 8. Malkar credit, look at the Malkar credit 8. It's easy to study from this. Purchase debit 35, debit 35. Cash credit 35, credit 35. Then number 3, payment to Suranga. What's a double entry for payment to Suranga? Suranga is a creditor. Suranga is a creditor. So you made a payment to Suranga. Double entry for payments, all kind of payments, cash book credit. Cash book credit for all kind of payments. So cash book credit, write Suranga, right? And he is a creditor. So better you can write within bracket creditor. He is a creditor. And cash book credit, Suranga's account, write opposite, debit. Suranga's account debit. So name of the other, you can write the other details. 8th of March, 8th of March, 41 is voucher number. Here also you can write 8th of March, name of the other one, cash. So what's a double entry for payment for Suranga? Double entry for payment for Suranga. Suranga debit, within bracket write creditor, creditor's debit, cash credit, because you made a payment. You made a payment. So cash credit 6,000, Suranga debit 6,000. Suranga debit 6,000, cash book credit 6,000. Okay. Next one, if you look at it, what is the next one? 10th of March. 10th of March is a good transaction. Lot of students can make mistake on the 10th of March, right? Uh, balance brought down here, it's 80,000. This is 25. Do we need to see assets balances are debit, liability balances are credit? You can better take down that properly. Others quickly continue the transactions. Internet receive change. Altavista. Change the internet connection. Being blurred. Or center it up. Wait, guys. We will change it, but try to stay. We will connect the different device. It will be all right, I think. Okay. We'll try to continue. The camera quality will be all right after some times. Please wait, guys. Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. So the fourth transaction is a good one. Very good transaction, fourth one. Right. Fourth transaction, all the students, you need to understand something new thing. There's a new points to learn. Gave 5% discount to Imalka to settle the amount due 12,000. Can you guys tell me how much is discount given to Imalka? How much discount given? How much discount given to Imalka? So Imalka is a debtor. So we would have received money when we have given a discount. Right? How much discount given to Imalka? It says 12,000 is the amount we had to pay. This is the receivable amount. Receivable amount, question says, some students will say receivable amount is 20. Yes, receivable amount is 20, but the discount is given only for the 12. Receivable amount of Imalka is 20, debtor is 20. But we actually going to receive 12,000. For that amount only we are going to give a discount. Discount allowed 5%. So when you say 5%, 600 is a discount. So how much we would have received by cash? Received in cash. How much we have received in cash? 11,400. We would have received in cash 11,400. So please all of you understand, initial double entry, when you're recording this whole thing in the cash book, first of all, you write the discount 600, write Imalka, he is also a debtor. He is also a debtor, write Imalka, 10th March, receipt number 66, receipt number 66, 10th of March, receipt number 66, Imalka, right, debtor, within bracket write debtor, the discount amount 600. So if anyone asks, what is the prime entry book for discount allowed? Say it's a cash book. Cash book is a prime entry book for discount allowed. Right. Then how much money we collected? 11,400. Money we collected only 11. So the total settlement 12,000. Total settlement 12,000. Cash collection is only 11,400. Cash received is only 11,400. Okay. Now you guys tell me, how do you write the double entries for this? That's an important question I'm asking. A lot of students struggle. A lot of students don't know how to make double entry for this. Majority of the students, 99% of the students don't know how to make double entry for this thing. Any one of the student here? Yes, we need to do that. Bevin, your question is correct. We need to do like that. Any one of the students tell me how to make double entry for this. You will be an excellent student if you can give me the double entry for this. What would be the double entry? My advice to all the students, there is a double entry for the discounts separately. Separate double entry is there for discount. And also there is another separate double entry is there for the cash received. Two different entries. But my advice, how you generally do it in O-levels, this 600, we don't write double entry initially. Only the cash received, first initially we should write the double entry. So initial double entry for, right, Initial double entry for cash received. Cash debit. Right? Video. Right. So debit the cash account. Debit the cash account. 11,400. Debit the cash account 11,400. Cash account debit 11,400. Imalka, another word, a debtor. Imalka, another word, debtor. Credit 11,400. Then what about discount? What about discount? My advice to all of you, when it comes to discount, I will tell you the double entry, but I will not write down the discount. This 6,000, you should write generally a separate double entry for discounts. And this double entry, I will not write now. I will hold this double entry and end of the period only I will write the double entry for discount allowed. Right? So in the transaction 4, there are 2 parts. I have done double entry only for one part. 11,400, I have done the double entry, cash debit, Imalka credit or debtors account credit. Discount allowed, I'm going to hold the double entry. The double entry for discount allowed is done end of the period. It's done at the end of the period, right? So all the students, let's continue now with the, we'll hold that discount. Don't worry about the double entry for 600. I will give you at last. Then you can write 15th of March, check received from sales. Checks received from sales. When you receive a check, some students will think we should record in bank account. No. When you receive a check, nobody will immediately put it to the bank. First you take the check and put it in the cashier. So whenever you receive checks from anyone, initially you write in the cash account. So write down in the cash account 16,000. Checks received from the sale mean write down sales. Write down sales, right? It's an income. Receipt number 67. Date is 12th of March. Date, no, there's another transaction before that. No, sorry. There's another transaction. This is 15th of March, right? Before this, there's another transaction. The transaction is 12th of March. So 12th of March, transaction number 5. 12th of March, transaction number 5. So transaction number 5, if you look at it, right, 8% discount received when settling credit, settling a creditor Taranga 10,000. So when you are settling a 10,000, actually Taranga's payment is not 10, 15. Taranga's balance is 15, but out of 15 we are going to pay only 10. So discount is given not for the total balance, discount is given only for the balance, payable amount. Payable amount. So the payable amount of Taranka, 10,000, you're going to give 8% discount. 8% discount, which is 800. So you will pay only, this is discount received right now. For the creditors payable amount, we get discount. We call it discount received. Discount, when you pay, you have actually you had to pay less amount. Payable is 10,000, but you actually paid only 9,200. Payable amount was 10,000, you had to actually pay 9,200. This is the cash paid to Taranga. Cash paid to Taranga. So what's the double entry, or what's first? Where do you record this? Remember, payment is recorded in the payment column, 9,200. Discount received is recorded in the discount received column. You write here, Taranga. Better you can mention creditor, right? And initially, we write double entry only for the payment. Only for the payment, you write the double entry. This 800, you don't write the double entry now. You write the double entry later. Guys, how about, is it clear now? The video, is it clear now? It's okay. Much better. Words are not clear, but the amounts, how about the amounts? It's better. Is it better than before? Not clear. Better than before. Okay. Try to manage, guys. Fourth transaction double entry is, you write double entry only for cash received. Discount double entry pending. Discount double entry pending. Even fifth transaction, only the cash payment you write the double entry, discount double entry pending. So whenever you write the double entries, discount received, you don't write double entry individually. Discount allowed also, you don't write double entry individually. You should only make the double entry initially for the collection of money and the payment of money. So what's the double entry for collection of money? Cash received. Cash received from Imalka, double entry, cash account debit, Imalka's account credit. Cash account debit, Imalka's account credit. So the double entry for number 4, right? Cash account debit, 11,400. Imalka, better you can write within bracket, debtor, credit 11,400. Better you can write debtor. Debtor, Imalka, another name, debtor, he is a customer, so his account credit 11,400. Then you can ask me, what about the discount? Hold the double entry, don't write. Don't write the double entry for the 600. And also don't write the double entry for number 5, 800. So 2 double entries are pending, discount allowed double entry and discount received double entry. That's how you write in O levels. Hold those double entries, only write double entry for the payments and the collections. So the payment double entry, let's write, this is the cash paid to Taranga. So double entry for cash paid to Taranga, number 5, right? Taranga's account debit, Taranga debit. You can write a creditor for your understanding, creditors, account debit, cash account credit, cash account credit. How much you made a payment to Taranga? 9,200. 9,200. Go and write in Taranga's account, debit 92. You can put the date. What is the date it's happening? 12th of March. So you even here you can write 12th of March. The voucher number 42. Voucher number 42, and you can write here name of the other account, cash. So double entry is cash credit, Taranga debit. This is the double entry. And I have also written it here, Taranga debit, cash credit. You can see Taranga debit, cash credit. And you can ask me, what about this 800? What about this 800? Hold the double entry, don't write it. Don't write the journal entry for, right? Do not write the journal entry for discount allowed and discount received. Okay, so Anthony is asking how much amount left for Imalka. Imalka, how much left is? Don't look at it now. Don't look at it now. Double entries are still pending. So when the double entries are pending, now you can't make a final decision. So don't ask, or don't ask me, even don't need to worry about what is the balance of Imalka, what is the balance of Taranga. Double entries are incomplete yet. Number 6, don't worry about discount allowed and discount received. I will give you the double entries later for that. Check received from sale. That means it's like when you receive a check, you don't write in bank account, you record in cash account. Receiving checks are recorded not in the bank account, it's recorded in cash account. So it is 67, the date is 15th of March. So what's the double entry for receiving checks for sales? Cash account debit. Some students might say bank account, you're wrong. When you receive a check, so we keep it in the cashier, so we consider that like money. Cash and checks, initially when you're receiving it, it's recorded in the same place. You record not in bank account, you record in cash account. So cash account debit and write sales account credit. Sales account credit. Sales account credit, 16,000. The date is 15th of March. 15th of March. Name of the other account is cash. Right. So check received and cash received for sales, same double entry. Check received and cash received for sales, guys, double entry is same. Okay. Next one. What is the next one? Receive cash from, that is not, you don't have to calculate the discount. Discount is calculated and given. So they have split and given. That's easy. 68 or the 18th of March. 18th of March, it's an easy transaction because they have done all the calculation and given us. They have given us how much we received, 6,650. Received amount is given. Also discount amount is given. You just copy that. How much, from whom you receive that? From Malka. You receive that from Malka. 68 is the receipt number. So the double entries, when you are writing it, don't write double entry for discount allowed now. Hold the double entry, only write for the cash received. Write the double entry only for cash received. So double entry for cash received from Malka. Malka is a debtor. What is a double entry? Cash account debit, Malka's account credit. Go to the Malka, credit, write 6,650 and write down cash. And put the date, it is 18th of March. 18th of March. 18th of March. Okay? Put the date, 18th of March. Now, next one. So double entry is done for this. Cash received from Malka, cash account debit, Malka's account credit. Cash debit, Malka credit. In other words, number 6 double entry, cash debit, cash account debit, 6,650. Malka is a debtor, debtor's account credit, 6,650. Cash debit, Malka credit, 6,650. So next transaction, number 8. This is number 7. Number 7. Number 6 is a check received, that is cash account debit, 16,000, and the sales account credit 16,000. This is number 6, number 7. Number 8, look at it. Look at number 8, all of you. Number 8, if you see, when the amount owed to Suranga 8,000 was settled, discount arm. This is very tricky. When the amount owed to Suranga 8,000 was settled, discount received 400 was received from him. That means the way they are explaining 20th transaction, 20th March. 20th March transaction, the way they're explaining is very, very important to understand. They are not telling paid 8,000. They did not tell we paid 8,000 to Suranga. They tell when we settle the amount to Suranga, 8,000, when you receive a discount 400. That means you actually paid to Suranga only 7,600. The meaning of that, for the Suranga we actually paid, it's a very good question. It is a very good question. We paid only 7,600 for Suranga, 400 discount. But they were not explaining like that for this. Malkus one, they were not explaining like that. Receive cash from Malkus 6,650. Look at the 18th of March transaction, right? This is 20. Look at the difference between 18th and 20. 18th transaction, they were telling, receive cash 6,650. Receive cash 6,650. But here they didn't tell you paid 8,000. They did not say paid 8,000. When we were settling that 8,000, we receive a discount of 400. So we actually paid, cash paid for Suranga is only 7,600. What's the double entry for cash paid for Suranga? Cash account credit, Suranga's account debit, 7,600. The date is 20th of March. 20th of March, cash paid to Suranga. Don't go and write in the wrong account, 7676. This is the double entry. So write the double entry for the transaction number, okay. Transaction 8. Suranga debit, Suranga's account debit, 7,600. Cash account credit, 7,600. You must be wondering, what about the discount? What about the discount? Guys, wait. Discount, wait. I'll tell you what to do for discount. I will tell you what to do for discount, how to write double entry for discount. I'll explain to you towards the end of the question, not now. So these double entries are pending. This 800, I didn't write double entry. This 400, I didn't write double entry. This 600, I didn't write double entry. This 350 also, I didn't write double entry. Okay. Then write it down. 24, cash and check received. Guys, cash received and check received, you write in the same book. Cash received for sale of goods, 16,000. So cash received, 16,000. Check received, right, 7,000. Cash received, 16,000. Check received, 7,000. If you want, you can write, since they have given only one receipt number, you can add and put one. Either or, you can write separately, sales. Double entry for this, cash account debit, sales account credit. So go to the sales account and write 24th March, cash sale is there, 16,000. Check sales also you write same word, it is 7,000. If you guys want, you can add them and write in one amount. You are allowed to write one amount for this, 23,000, right? Debit cash 23,000, credit sales 23,000. You can put the full one amount. So let me write not one full amount, whichever the way both amounts are allowed, 23, right? 23. 23. Because I need more space. I don't have the space, so I'm writing like this. Cash sales and check sales, same double entry. Next one. Hiruni brought additional capital. Hiruni is the owner. Hiru or Hiruni, they can write it down. The owner brought an additional capital, double entry for additional capital. Cash account debit 20,000. Cash account debit 20,000. This is the 29th of March, right? You can write capital, receipt number 70. Cash debit, go to the capital account and write credit. Cash debit, capital account credit, write down cash and put the date 29th of March. 29th of March. So everything is done. So now I will explain to you an important point. No, one student is asking, does only one transaction occur each day? No, not like that. You can have more than one transaction each day can happen. You can have so many transactions each day, but for testing purpose, they are giving like that, one transaction each day. Right. Now, all the students pay attention. Everyone pay attention. When it comes to discount column, we don't balance it. The balancing part we don't do for discount column. That means which side is higher, you add that, take it to the other side, balance carried down, balance brought down. You never do it for discount column. Discount column, you never balance it. You only add it 600 plus 350. You can write using a different color pen. You can write using a different color pen. Discount columns are recorded separately, added. You can write 950 discount. 600 plus 350, 950. 800 plus 400, 1200. You add it separately, no balancing. Some students must do this. 800 plus 400, 1002. This side also they write 1002. 1002 minus 950, they get the 250 balance. Carried down 250, brought down 250. Don't ever do that for discount. Discount, you never do it. You add whatever amounts there, 900, 600 plus 350, just add, put 950, 800, 400, 1200. Then I'll come to an important point. In all of our syllabus, generally, you take this total and then write the double entry for discount allowed. If you ask me now, I'm going to write separately double entry for discount allowed. I'm going to write separately for discount allowed, double entry. Discount allowed. If you ask me how much is discount allowed, 950. Discount allowed is 950. Take the total amount. Take the total discount allowed of 950, that 950, and write a separate double entry for that. Separate double entry should always be recorded for discount. In other words, this discount column is not a double entry column. This is only a, you call it memorandum column. Memorandum column. Discount column, not only this, even this discount received, also a memorandum column. So write down discount allowed is a memorandum column, discount received also a memorandum column. Memorandum column, in other words, it's only a prime entry, it's not double entry. Double entry for discount allowed, done separately. If you ask me what is the double entry for discount allowed, everyone try to understand. Double entry for discount allowed is discount allowed account debit, discount allowed account separately opened, which is an expense account. Guys, all of you mentioned it's an expense account. Discount allowed account is an expense account. Debit 950. Put the total amount. This total amount, write it down. Total discount allowed is 950. Put that 950 here. Right. Double entry is discount allowed account debit. Discount allowed account debit 950. Discount allowed account debit 950. And then see to whom you have given discount, those guys. One you have given discount to Imalkar, another one you have given for Malkar. Separately write Imalkar and Malkar. Both of them are debtors. Discount is always given for debtors. Right? So Imalkar's account credit 600, Malkar's account credit 350. So go to the Imalkar's account and write 600, write discount allowed. Discount allowed. Go to the Malkar's account and write 350. 350. Write down discount allowed. And the dates, you can look at the dates that you have given. This one, 10th of March. So you can write 10th of March. Imalkar 10th of March. Sorry, this is 10th of March. This one, 18th of March. The dates are, this date is 10th of March. So write Imalkar 10th of March. This date is 18th of March. Then write 18th of March. Okay, you can ask me, sir, can we write, when you record this 11,400, same time can we record this 600? You can do that. You can do that. When you record this 11,400, same time you can record the 600. 11,400, 600, you can write at the same time. You can write. This 6,650, 350. 6,650, 350. Can you write, because it's happening on the same date? It's happening on the same date. So can you copy on the same day? You can copy. But you can copy this. 350 you can copy on the same day. You don't have to wait till the end of the year. No need to wait till the end of the year to copy this 350. Or end of the month. No need to wait till the end of the month to copy this. But debit, when you are writing discount allowed account, don't write separately. Don't write separately 600. Don't write separately 350. Don't write like this. You wait till the end of the period. At the total discount column, take the 950, copy the 950, and write the common name for both debtors. You know, in this 950, what and what they are? These two are there. Debit is equal to credit. Your debit 950, credit also 950. So your debit 950, credit also 950. You can see debit 950, credit 600, credit 350. Credit 600, credit 350. Total is 950. So this is correct. So my advice to all of you, when you give a discount to a debtor, at the point of discount, you can record in the debtor account. When you give a discount to Malkar, record in Malkar's account. Discount also record it. When you give discount to Imalkar's account, you write the discount amount. But don't copy this to discount allowed account, because discount allowed account, you have to wait till the end of the month. Discount allowed account, wait till the end of the month, get the total discount allowed. This is, you call it total discount allowed. Is this? Please write down total discount allowed, and that total discount allowed transfer to discount allowed account. Same with discount received. Discount allowed is an expense. Write down this is an expense. And write down this is an income. Discount received is an income. So what's the double entry for discount received? Any students tell me double entry for discount received? Double entry for discount received. Double entry for discount received, 1,200. Please understand it. Double entry for discount received is two people you got discount from. One is Taranga. Taranga you got discount. Another one Suranga. So he is a creditor.
He is also a creditor. So discount received from creditor 100, 400. Debit. Debit, 800, 400. 800, 400 debit. So discount received double entry, Taranga debit, Suranga debit, discount received account, discount received account, credit 1,000 to full amount. Full amount goes to discount received account. It's an income account right now. Discount received is an income account. So you open a separate account called discount received and write it down. It is an income account. All of you write down income. Expenses are debit, but incomes are credit. So discount received is an income. Income is credit. Record on the credit side. Credit side, right? Common name for Taranga and Suranga. Creditor. Write that common name. If you want to put the date, put 31st March because end of the month only you are getting this. These amounts you are getting end of the month. So if you want to put a date, you can put the date 31st March. Balances. Right. Now, discount received account credit. This is done. Then go to the Taranga's account. Write 800. It's same day, guys. 12th of March. 12th of March. You can see 12th of March only you get the discount. 12th of March. 800 discount is given 12th of March. And this 400 discount is given for Suranga 20th of March. Same date. 20th of March only. Discount received. Suranga 400. So look at it. So when you are preparing a cash book, whenever there is a discount received, same date you can write only in the Suranga's account and Taranga's account. Same date. 12th of March, 12th of March, 12th of March, you write both. 92 debit, 800 debit. 92 debit, 800 debit. And this one 7,600 debit and 400 debit. Same time you can record. I said no, don't record. You can record it. But don't record in the discount received account. Discount received account you record end of the period. At the end of the period, you get the total discount and that only goes to discount received. So eventually all of them are recorded. This is recorded, recorded and recorded. So debit 1,002, credit 1,000. 800 plus 400, 1,002 debit and 1,002 credit. So guys, every one of you, do you all know double entry for discount allowed and discount received? Everyone, do you all know double entry for discount allowed and discount received? Discount allowed is income or expense. Everyone, all the students tell me discount allowed is income or an expense. Quickly. Soon, I want you to respond. Everybody respond to me. Discount allowed, is it an income or an expense? What is it? Excellent. Discount allowed is an expense. Expenses are debit or credit. Expenses are debit or credit. Look at the board. Look at the board. Expenses are debit or credit. Expenses are always debit. Expenses are always debit. So remember all the students, discount allowed is always debited in the discount allowed account. Discount allowed is always debited in the discount allowed account because it's an expense. Expenses are always debited. Discount allowed is an expense. Expenses are always debited. When you debit, take the total and debit it. Take the total amount and debit it. Discount received is an income. Allowed is an expense, discount received is an income. You call it other income. Like a rent income, commission income, interest income. Discount received is an income. That's why it's recorded on the credit side and total only you write in the discount received account. Another important point I want to tell you, discount allowed connected to debtors. That's why it's recorded in debtors account. Discount allowed, debtor account. Discount allowed, debtor account. Other entry goes to debtor account. Malka is a debtor account. Imalka also debtor account. So discount allowed goes to debtor account. Discount received connected to creditors. Discount received is connected to creditors. Therefore, this other entry goes to creditors account. Turanga, discount received. Taranga, discount received. So this is discount received connected to creditors. So please remember that. So all the students, I'll repeat it. Discount allowed double entry is discount allowed account debit, debtors account credit. Double entry for discount allowed account debit, debtors account credit. Double entry for discount received, creditors account debit. These people are creditors. Creditors account debit, discount received account credit. Then double entry for discounts are never recorded in the cash book. So these are not double entry. Some students will think double entry, I wrote it separately. Double entry for discount allowed account debit, debtor account credit. So debit separately done, credit separately done. Then this is not double entry. This is you call memorandum record. Discount column in the cash book is a memorandum column. They are not double entry. Discount received also a memorandum column. They are not double entry. Double entry done separately. If you ask me double entry for discount received, I don't say cash book. Cash book I will not tell. What's the double entry for discount received? Creditor account debit, discount received account credit. Creditor account debit, discount received account credit. Did all of you understand, please? Did you guys understand? Come on. All the students. What is the prime entry book for cash discount allowed and received? What is the prime entry book for discount allowed and discount received? This is the prime entry book. Prime entry book for discount allowed and discount received is this one, cash book. Double entry for discount allowed and discount received, not the cash book. You write separate double entry you write. Different accounts. Discount allowed is an expense, discount received is an income. Discount received is an income. Okay guys, let's move on now. Now we will do a normal way. I want you to balance the cash book. Now only I'm going to do balancing of cash book. So how to balance the cash book? You must see which side is higher. When you're balancing the cash book, generally debit side will be higher. Can someone add the debit side first? Debit side of the cash book, this is how much? Can someone tell me what is the amount? This amount how much? Quickly add the 165,050. Is that right, guys? Others also double check it. Right? One student says 165,050. 165,050. Is that right? 165,050. 050. Is that correct? Guys, this total, is it correct? 165,050. Then you copy that 165 to the other side. Same amount you copy, but discount not the same amount. Discount different, this amount separate, this amount separate. But cash account, when you're balancing it, total amount, higher amount you add it, and that amount you copy to the other side, 165,050. 165,50. 165,50. Then you take the difference. Balance carried down. Balance carried down. How much the balance? Can someone tell me what's the difference here? Collection is 65,000. How much is the spending? Can someone tell me what is the spending? Total collection is 165,50. That's the total collection. Total spending how much? This is spending. How much the spending? 57,800. Is that right? 57,800 spending? 57,800 is spending. So what is the balance? Total collection, cash received 165, cash spent 57. So what is the balance money that we have? 100 and how much? Is that right? What is the difference then? What is the difference then? 50 to 4, 14, 7, 50. It is 107, 250 balance. Is that right? 107, 250 balance. 107, 250 balance. Balance carried down, and we call this balance brought down. On the other side, you write balance brought down. 107, 250. This is you write the date. Date you write 31st March. This write 1st of April. End of the month date you write for carried down. Brought down you write down beginning of next month. Beginning of next month is 1st of April. I'm going to prepare trial balance now. Guys, please stay. I'm going to prepare trial balance for this. Some guys have a problem of preparing trial balance. For the same question, I'm going to prepare a trial balance. Okay. Then you balance more than one entry, all the accounts balance it. Capital account, I want to balance it because 100 already capital there. Now the additional capital 20. So the total 120 capital. 120,000. Capital 120,000. Total amount. Credit side is more. Add the credit. Parallel line right on the other side. Then write balance carried down. Above the balancing column, is call it carried down. Below the balancing column, you write balance brought down. Balance brought down 120,000. Balance carried down 120. Balance brought down 120. Then Suranga is a creditor. Creditor account, normally credit side is more. Creditor account, normally credit side is more because creditor is a liability account. Generally, capital account, liability account, income account, credit side is more because it's a credit balance, we call it. You should know this thing you need to know. When you're balancing an account, find out what type of account you are balancing. If you are balancing these two types of account, debit side will be more. If you are balancing these account, credit side will be more. Because assets and expenses are debit, capital, liability, incomes are credit. So now I am going to balance the liability account. Liability account, creditor account, Suranga is a creditor, is a liability. So liability credit side will be more. So add the credit side first. What is the difference? Difference you write balance carried down and balance brought down. Balance carried down and brought down. How much the balance? Can you tell me? How much is the total? 25,000. Surangas. Credit side 25. Debit side how much? 7, 8, 8,000, 14,000. Is it? Credit side is 25. Debit side is 14,000. What is the difference? What is the difference? Is it 11,000 difference? Credit 25. Put the same 25 on the other side. Take the difference. Difference is 11,000. Difference is 11,000. Put the 11,000 balance. Carried down 11,000. Brought down 11,000. Then same way you do it for Taranga. Taranga, same way you do it. Why? Taranga is a creditor. Creditor is a liability. Liability, you should know liability will have a credit side only more. So add the credit side first. Liability credit side will be more. Add the credit side first. Put it to the other side, 15,000. Take the difference. This is total 10,000. 9,200 plus 8,000 is 10,000. So 15,000 minus 10,000, the balance is 5,000. Balance is 5,000. So that 5,000 you call balance carried down and the balance brought down. Balance is 5,000 because the total Taranga's credit side 15,000, debit total is 10,000. So 15 minus 10, the balance is only 5. 15 minus 10, the difference is 5,000. So when it comes to Malka and Imalka, they are assets, debtors. Debtors, debit side only more. When it comes to debtor, debit only more. So how much the debit? First at the debit side. Why I am adding the debit side? These two accounts I add the credit side first. But now this one debit side I am adding. Reason, assets are debit balance. Assets are debit, so debit side only more. So Malka is an asset account. Malka's account is an asset account. So add the debit 40, put it on the other side 40 and take the difference. Take the difference. How much is the difference? Balance carried down. Can someone tell me what is the Malka's balance? Total debit side 40, Malka. Credit side how much, Malka's? This is 715. Is it 15,000 total credit side? Balance, is it 25,000, correct? Malka's balance 25,000, is it right? Balance is 25. Debit side 40, credit side 15, 40 minus 15, 25 is a balance. 25 is a balance. Imalka also a debtor. Debtor is an asset. Asset means debit will be more. Assets debit side is more. So put same amount, 20, 20. Take the difference. So Imalka, if you look at it, debit is 20. How much is a credit? Credit 12,000 credit. What's the balance of Imalka? 20 minus 12. 20 minus 12, how much? This is 12. So it is 8,000. Imalka's balance 8,000. Done. Now let's take sales. How much is total income? Income, which side will be more? Guys, sales account is income account. You should know. You should know sales account is income account. Income, which side will be more? Debit or credit? Income, which side is higher? You should know that income, credit side only more. So add the credit. 16 plus 23, 39. 39. So balance carried down, 39. Below the balancing column, right, brought down, 39. Brought down, 39. That's it. Only one account, I erased it. I'm just preparing it again. You don't have to prepare it. Purchase account. Purchase account was, how much is purchase? 35,000, which is an expense account. Other accounts, no need to balance. If you want, you balance the other account, not a problem. If you want, you balance this same amount. 35, 35, balance carried down also 35, brought down 35. Same 35 only, they are all. Discount, same 950, debit. This is credit. So if you want to balance this 950, if you want to balance this 950, 950, 950, balance carried down 950, brought down 950. Okay, now come to the point, all the students, right? 1,002, 1,002, balance carried down 1,002, balance brought down 1,002. Right, now all the students pay attention, important point. All these balances, when you take a list, we call that in accounts trial balance. You call it in accounts trial balance, right? All the balances, I'm going to make a list of that balances. When you make a list of that balances, eventually your trial balance should balance. Eventually, when you prepare like this, a list of balances, debit, credit, you call it trial balance. Trial balance, that's what we call. Trial balance, TB, trial balance. When you prepare a trial balance, end of the time, your debit total should be equal to credit total. Let's take it. First, let me start with cash balance. Can someone tell me what is our final cash balance? Look at the board. Look at the board. What is the final cash balance? Cash is, what is the final cash balance, guys? All the students quickly tell me. All the students quickly tell me what is our final cash balance. Look at the board. How much is cash balance? 107,250. Why it is debit? Why this balance is debit? See, brought down debit. Brought down whichever side there, that side only you write. It is debit. If you ask me, we have learned assets are always debit. Cash balance is an asset balance. Cash in hand is a current asset. So cash in hand is a current asset. Assets are debit. Assets are always debit. Please understand that. Then second one, capital. Capital is assets are debit, but capital is credit. Go and see your capital account brought down on the credit side. Capital account brought down on the credit side. So write on the credit side 130,000 because it is capital. So you understand it. Cash is an asset, assets are debit. Capital always credit. Capital is always credit. You should know that. Likewise, you can write Suranga. Guys, Suranga is a creditor. Suranga is a creditor. Creditor is a liability. Right? Creditor is a liability. Suranga is a creditor. So creditors are liability. Liability will have a credit balance, 11,000, brought down. Suranga's balance is a credit balance, brought down on the credit side. So it's a credit balance. This 11,000. This 11,000. So likewise, I want you to prepare it. I'm giving you about 5 minutes break. Guys, I'm giving you 5 minutes break. Let's start after 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes, guys, to all the students. Just hold on like that. Don't move on. Don't go to try. You all try to do within 5 minutes. You all can do it. But I'll give you 5 minutes break. Let's start after 5 minutes. Stay like that, guys. Remind me to continue the recording. I'll pause the recording. Okay, guys. Can all hear me? Okay, right? Everybody's back? Write it down. Suranga, 11,000. Taranga also a liability. Taranga, liability. You can say a liability. So it's credit 5,000. Are you allowed to write these two as one amount? Are you allowed to write these two amount as a creditor? Yes, you are allowed to write this is creditor, this is also creditor. So one amount is 11,000, another amount is 5,000. So you are allowed to write 16,000 as total. Without writing like this, you are allowed to write Suranga is a creditor, Taranga also a creditor. So 11 plus 5, 16. You can write on the credit side 16 and describe it creditor. You are allowed to write like that. Capital, generally you can write equity, but better to say the word capital. You can write equity, not a problem. You can write equity. These two amount, creditor, 11,000 and 5,000, you can add and put 16,000 and write creditor. You can write creditor like that. Then these two, Malka and Imalka, shall I write 16,000? Creditor. Creditor is a liability. Creditor is a liability, so it's a credit balance, 16,000. What is that 16,000? Simply 11,000 plus 5,000. 11,000 one creditor, another creditor 5,000, 11 plus 5, 16. Then you can write debtor. You can write debtor. Debtor is an asset. There are two debtors here. Malka and Imalkar. Malkar's balance 25,000. Malkar 25 final balance. Imalkar 8,000. So it is 33,000. You can write 33. Assets are debit. You guys know assets are debit. Assets are debit. Liabilities are credit. So debtor is an asset, so debit. Creditor is a liability, so credit. Okay, so done with Suranga, done with Taranga, done with Malkar, done with Imalkar. Now we will write purchase and sales. Purchase is an expense. Purchase is an expense. How much expenses are debit? How much purchases? 35,000, because it's only one amount. Purchases, there is only one amount, so which is 35,000. Another one, sales. Sales is an income. So expense is debit. Purchases are debit. You can see purchases are debit because it's an expense. In accounting, expenses are debit balance. Assets are debit, expenses are debit. So this is debit because it's an asset. Debtor is debit, debtor is an asset. Purchase is debit because purchase is an expense. Credit one, if you see, there are three credits: capital credit, liability credit, income credit. So sale is an income, so it is credit. How much the total sales? Total sales 39,000. Total sales balance 39,000. 16 and 23, 39. So total 39. Then you can write discount allowed and discount received. Discount allowed is an expense. Discount allowed is an expense. So look at the discount allowed, debit, because it's an expense. Discount allowed is an expense. Discount received is an income. Is an income. Income is credit. Income is a credit balance, 1,200. Discount allowed 950. Discount received is 1,200. Income is credit. So I'm done with all of these, all of these, all of these, all of this. I think we are fully completed. Did I miss out anything? Tell me. Did I miss anything, or have you recorded everything? Tell me, is it balancing? All the students tell me, is it balancing? Is it both sides equal? 176, 200. 176, 200. That means we have done everything properly. That's why our accounts is balancing. 176, 200. Did you understand it? All of you? Is that clear? Tell me. Up to now? Do you all have any doubts? Do you guys have any doubts? Any students, do you all have any doubts? Remember, when you are balancing it, don't ever balance the discount column. Discount column, you always just put the total only. 900, 600 plus 350, 950. I didn't write carried down for discount. Discount doesn't have carried down, brought down. Just you add it, and this 950, discount allowed only 950. This 950 only, this 950. And that 1,002 only, discount received 1,002, credit side. Okay, now everybody look at the second question. Second question, can you all do the same thing which I did? Same, no other difference, same requirement. When I say same requirement, prepare a cash book. Prepare a cash book, including discount allowed and discount received. Prepare a cash book. Second requirement, right? Prepare debit, credit, DRCR, journal entries, write it down. Third requirement, prepare all the T accounts. Fourth requirement, prepare a trial balance. I want you to prepare a trial balance. Prepare a cash book. Prepare the journal entries, debit, credit, you have to write journal entries. Third one, prepare ledger accounts. Fourth one, prepare trial balance, end of the period, right? So I want you to quickly do, right? I want you to do it now. Is it possible quickly? One cash book, quickly another one more. Cash book, prepare it. All the students. Are you all tired? No, let's do only this, right? I don't want you to prepare all the T accounts, homework. At least only the cash book. T accounts homework, only the cash book. You can't say tired guys after one question. Only the cash book, are you all okay? Trial balance homework, T accounts homework, DRCR homework, only cash book prepare it. Right? Only cash book. That's fine. Good, good. Only cash book. You can do it faster. So I can explain it clearly if it's only cash book because I can use the entire space. Any students who are very good in the topic, any students who are very good in the topic, do it faster. Try to do it faster. Right? Date, receipt number, date, receipt number, description, ledger folio, discount allowed, and the amount, cash. Date, discount received, receipt number, description, ledger folio, discount allowed, and the cash. Okay. Credit side also write the same credit side. Date, voucher number, description, ledger folio, discount received, and the cash. Ledger folio, discount received, cash. Right. Cash book. You can call it a cash book. This is a better cash book. I'm preparing it. Better if you can do it. You are very good. Excellent. You are excellent if you can complete it. Right. First of all, my advice to everyone, you don't have to do it. Let me do it, but you don't have to do. Opening balance. First write, balance brought down. Right, 1st of July 2020. Opening cash balance 70,000. Why debit balance? Because it's an asset. Assets are debit. Data, you don't have to do. You don't have to do, but I'm just doing it, right? You don't have to do it. I'm telling you, I told you no. Right? Hustler, debit. Why debit? Because he's a debtor. Question says he's a debtor. Hustler is a debtor. Debtor is an asset. Debtor is an asset, so debit. Ravi Shah. Ravi Shah is a debtor. Debtor is an asset. Assets are debit balance. Assets are debit balance, 28,000. Little long account, prepare this. Then capital account. Capital account, if you want, prepare either T or full account, capital account. What is the balance of capital account? 75,000. 75,000 capital. Creditor. Creditors are credit. Creditors are credit. Sahasra. Sahasra creditor. So it's a credit balance. Then Kavamadi, credit balance. If you ask me why they are credit, because it's liability, creditor. Creditor is a liability, so credit balance. Debtor is an asset, so debit balance. Okay. So better to know this. Then you can start with the transaction. Bought goods mean you spend money. Other entry goes to purchase account. Other entry goes to purchase account. 3rd of July. 3rd of July. Cash received from hustler. Received no. So 7,000 received. Hustler, debtor. Hustler, debtor. Cash received. 28,000. 7,000. Right? Cash received. 8th of July. 8th of July. Cash sales, 12,000. You write the word sales. Date, if you look at it, 12th of July. 10% discount allowed when amount owed to Kamadi was settled. Discount Kaumadi is a credit. Guys, 10% was allowed when the amount owed to Kavadi was settled. That means it's not discount allowed. Why? Kamadi is a creditor. She has allowed us discount. So some students will think this is a discount allowed. Because the word is there, discount allowed. Guys, even though the word is discount allowed, Kavadi has allowed to us. Remember, when examiner talk about creditor related discount, it is always discount received. So all the students make a note of that. 16 July, it looks like discount allowed, but it is not discount allowed. How do I know? It looks like discount allowed, but it is not discount allowed. How do we know that? Because it's connected to creditor. When examiner says any discount connected to creditor, it is not a discount allowed. It is a discount received. So the first one, 16th of July, every one of you write it down. It's a discount received. How much is discount received? 10% of 8,000. So 800 is discount. 800 is discount received. So you paid only 7,200 to the creditor. Creditor is Kaumadi. Kaumadi, write it down, creditor. All the students write, she is a creditor. So anything connected to creditor, it's not discount allowed, it's discount received. If you want, you can write Kaumadi's debit side, 7 to 800. 7,200 cash, discount received, 800. You can write this. These two you can write, no problem. 5% discount allowed to Ravisha. Ravisha is a customer, debtor. Debtor's discount is discount allowed. Ravisha is a debtor. Debtor discount is discount allowed. We get money from debtors. 5% due 10. That means 5% of 10,000. 5% of 10,000 is 500. 500. So we collected only 9,500 from Ravisha. So you can go to debtor account and write cash 95, discount allowed 500. You can write that. This 95 you can credit, debit, credit. This discount 500 also you can write it. But later I will add and put discount allowed separate debit, discount received separate credit. This discount received total separately I will credit, discount allowed total separately I will debit. Okay. So now you write cash debit, debtor credit, Discount allowed, this is not double entry, but here this is double entry. Later we'll write the discount allowed account. Shop rent 4,000 paid. 4,000 paid rent. Rent paid 4,000. You can put the dates up. You guys can put the date, 20th of July, right? 10% 16th of July. That I have written it. This is 18th of July. Then you can write 5% discount was deducted when Kaumadi. Kaumadi again, Kaumadi. Again, they are telling Kaumadi 5% discount deducted, right? When we settle 8,000 to Kaumadi. So Kaumadi 8,000 when we settle 500. That means to have discount, let me write it here. Kaumadi again. $500 discount you got. So you paid only 7,500. Total 8,000. Total 8,000 settled to Kaumadi, but 500 is a discount. Right? So you can write again, cash paid Kaumadi, 7,500. Discount received Kaumadi, 500. 7,575, 500, 500 Kaumadi. Credit, debit. Double entry, credit, debit. Same supplier. Ravisha sent a check. 7,000, check of 7,200. That means Ravisha is a debtor. She sent another check. When she sent a check, we receive a check from a customer. You receive a check from a customer, 7,200. 7,200 we receive a check from Ravisha, right? And 800 is discount. So total 7,000 we receive a check. Directly they are telling receive a check. This is not a settlement. Settlement is 8,000. Receive a check 7 from Ravisha. Later. When you receive a check, 26th of July. So go to the Ravisha's account again, write 7,002 and 800 discount allowed. So prepare this long account. 5% discount was settled, received, 2,000 was settled to Kaumadi. Again, 5% discount when 2,000. 2,000, 5% is 100. So again, Kaumadi, 5% discount mean 100. You have paid 1,900. So go to the Kaumadi and write 1,900 and 100. 1,900 and 100. Cash and discount received. So a lot of entries in Kaumadi's account. Right? 28th. This is 28th of July. This is 25th of July. So everything is being recorded. So no other entries actually. No other accounts also. So can you balance this? Can you balance this account? Can you balance this account, all of you? These ones you don't balance. You only add 1,003. You just only add 600, 1,004. 1,004. So 1,003 you copy to discount allowed account. Some students will forget to do that. Only you copy to discount allowed account. Other entry is recorded. This other entry recorded already 500, other entry recorded 500. 800, other entry recorded 800. So don't worry about credit entry. Credit entry 500 is recorded. 800 also recorded. Only you should write the debit. You write the common name debtor. Debtor discount allowed is connected to debtor. Then you open another account called discount received account. Discount received account. There you write 1,004 because it's an income. Discount received is an income. So you write creditor, common name creditor. That's it. Discount allowed 1,003, discount received 1,004. What about other entries of 1004? 800, 800, 500, 500, 100, 100. All are recorded. So debit, credit. Double entry for discount. This is debit, 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 credit account. All are Kaumadi, Kaumadi, Kaumadi. So Kaumadi's account debit, Kaumadi's account debit, Kaumadi's. All are debited to Kaumadi's account. Credit to discount receipt account. Right? So we are almost done. So if you are asking me other accounts, there's no much of other accounts anyway. Only you will have purchase account, sales account, and the rent account. If you ask me, rent account is there. Yes, rent account is there. 4,000 debit. Rent is an expense. What's the double entry for rent paid? Double entry for rent paid, cash credit, rent debit. Then you have purchases. Then you have purchases, purchaser's account, credit, debit, purchase account, debit. Then this one, sales, sales account, debit, credit, sales account, income, debit, credit. So all the double entries are completed. All the double entries also completed, right? You can do it fast. You can do it fast. If you're a good student, you can complete it fast. Now, cash balance. Cash balance generally debit side only more. Can someone tell me how much the total debit? Excellent. 133,700. 133,700 is total. What is the difference? What is the difference? 95,700. I want to check it. How much is total debit is 133,700. How much the payment? These payments, how much total payments? 113 to, no, not 113. How much the payment? Payment, how much? 105,700, is it? Wait. This is not 133. This is not 133. This is 105. 105,700. 105,700. What is the difference? Difference, payment side how much? Payment side 48,000. How much payment side? 0, 0, 5, 14, 16, 2, 9, 13, 20, 28, 4. Is it 48,600? 48,600. What is the balance? 100 balance, 13 minus 8, 5, 12 minus this, 8. Is it 85, 100 balance? Correct, guys? What is the balance? No, this is not 133. No, it's 105. 105. So 105, 700. 9 minus this 6. 67 or 57? $57, 100. Balance carried down. 57, 100. 57, 100. Balance brought down. Balance brought down. Balance brought down. You can say 1st of August. The final balance is 1st of August. This is 31st of July. Carried down, balance carried down 31st of July. Right? Did you all understand up to now? Are you all okay with it? Are you guys okay with this? All the students. Any questions? You have to do one thing. Discount received, don't forget discount allowed and discount received account, don't forget. Sales account, purchase account, rent account, don't forget. These are creditors account. Creditors and debtors also don't forget. Capital account. So we have done all the accounts. One thing you have to do at home, prepare a trial balance. Homework for you, prepare a trial balance. Make sure your trial balance is balancing. Shall we quickly complete the trial balance also? Guys, shall we quickly complete the trial balance? Just to see whether it's balancing. Okay, you have another class. Okay, homework. Fine, guys. So the balance is homework. Please try. Did you all understand today's lesson? Cash book, discount allowed, discount received. Did you understand it? All of you? Are you all okay with this? Every one of you here? Okay, next class we will do then petty cash. And petty cash, there is something called imprest, petty cash reimbursement, right? And the format. So we need to learn that. Next class we will go through that. Okay, guys, thank you then. Thank you, all of you. Good night, guys. Good night. Sorry for the inconvenience today. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you guys. All right.